The passing of seasons beneath the watchful gaze of the ancient oak tree brought both joy and challenges to our lives. As the years flowed like the river, our friendship, forged beneath the sprawling branches, continued to deepen. But it was during the scorching summer of 1707 that our bond would be tested in the crucible of adversity. The forest, once teeming with life, now bore the scars of drought. The lush green canopy had withered, and the once mighty James River had dwindled to a mere trickle. The land cried out for relief, and the creatures that called it home faced the harsh reality of survival. The drought was relentless, its oppressive heat sapping the strength from both the land and its inhabitants. Our Powhatan tribe, like the forest, was withering under the unforgiving sun. Crops wilted in the parched fields, and the riverbeds cracked in silent agony. It was a time of desperation, and the tribe faced a heart-wrenching choice. Should we retreat deeper into the wilderness in search of water and sustenance, or should we seek assistance from the settlers of Jamestown, the very people whose presence had cast a shadow of uncertainty over our ancestral lands? Chief Wahunsenakak assembled a delegation, and I volunteered to join them. My heart was heavy with a sense of duty to my people, and my experiences beneath the ancient oak tree had instilled in me a belief in the power of connection and cooperation. Our journey to Jamestown was arduous. We traversed the unforgiving terrain, our footsteps echoing the land's thirst for rain. The journey was fraught with uncertainty, for we knew not how the settlers would receive us, nor the outcome of our plea for assistance. As we arrived at Jamestown, we were met with skepticism and apprehension by the settlers. The history of tensions between our people weighed heavily on their minds, and the drought crisis had strained the fragile peace that had been established. Chief Wahunsenakak, a man of dignity and wisdom, stood before the settlers and presented our plea. Through gestures and expressions, he conveyed the gravity of our situation, the crops failing, the river drying, and our people suffering. We implored them for assistance, hoping they would understand the urgency of our plight. The settlers' response was a pivotal moment in our history. They recognized the severity of our situation and the shared humanity that transcended our differences. It was a gesture of goodwill and cooperation, a testament to the power of empathy and compassion. Provisions were provided to our tribe, including food and fresh water, which were now precious commodities. The settlers' assistance marked a turning point in our relationship, a glimmer of hope amidst the hardships of the drought. It was a fragile peace, but it was a peace nonetheless. The journey back to our tribal lands was filled with mixed emotions. Relief washed over us, knowing that our people would not face the specter of famine and suffering. But there was also a sense of uncertainty, for we knew that the delicate balance between our communities remained tenuous. As I returned to the forest and our sacred meeting place beneath the ancient oak tree, I reflected on the events that had unfolded. The drought had tested our resolve, but it had also revealed the potential for understanding between our communities. It was a lesson in the power of cooperation and the importance of empathy in the face of adversity. In the days that followed, I continued to meet with William beneath the ancient oak tree. Our friendship remained a beacon of possibility, a testament to the enduring power of connection. He, too, recognized the significance of the settlers' assistance and the potential for a more harmonious coexistence. William's commitment to bridging divides and finding common ground between our peoples was unwavering. He served as a mediator, a bridge between the Powhatan tribe and the settlers of Jamestown. It was a challenging role that often brought him into conflict with his own people, but he embraced it with courage and determination. Our encounters beneath the ancient oak tree became a forum for dialogue and understanding. We discussed the tensions that lingered, the encroachment of settlers on our ancestral lands, and the delicate balance that must be maintained. It was a difficult conversation, but it was a necessary one. As the seasons turned, our friendship continued to grow, and our bond deepened. We recognized that the road to lasting peace and cooperation would be fraught with challenges, but we were committed to the journey. The ancient oak tree, with its sprawling branches and timeless presence, bore witness to our discussions and aspirations. It stood as a symbol of endurance and resilience, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, new growth and transformation were possible. In the years that followed, our efforts to build bridges between our communities would be put to the test.